Hi, my name is Anne Marie, and I'm the Director of Early Childhood Ministry at Trinity. And I wanted to get to share a few things with you, 5 to be exact, about our new playground project. First of all, I wanted to make sure that you knew that the funding for this playground project is something that we got when we started our licensed child care center. The state of Texas granted us some money that is to be used in our early childhood work specifically, and that is where the $250,000 that we have to spend on a playground is coming from. It is not from your tithe, it is not from the church's operational budget. So that was the first of my 5 things that I wanted to make sure that you know. Secondly, I wanted to talk about the proximity of this proposed playground to the land that we're talking about selling. A couple of you have come up to me and you have some concerns about how close this playground might be to the land that we're talking about selling. I can't give you any magic answer, but I can tell you this, that we are looking at it. We're getting some measurements so that we know exactly what that distance is. And we're also looking at moving the playground a little closer to the building to make sure that we can plant trees and hedges around the playground and make sure that visibility is a little obstructed and that there's also some trees and things to protect the border of this playground. So I want you to know that we've heard you and that we're looking at it and trying to make that playground as safe as we can from other things that are around. Also, there's been a couple of concerns, and this is thing number 3, is the ages that this playground is available for. The money came into our early childhood ministry, that's ages 0 through 5. We have a lot of kids that are older than that. So although we are primarily targeting the early childhood ages with this playground, we have made sure that the equipment we ordered for our preschool side of the playground actually is sized through age 12. And we're hoping with that it has a broader appeal to more of our children. There's going to be plenty of space for just running. There's going to be trikes, there's going to be climbing things and a couple of swings. So I'm hoping that although the target most certainly is for early childhood, that there will be something for our kids that are a little bit older. So that was where the funding's coming from, what we're doing about the parameters of the playground and what ages we're targeting. And then also I wanted to say just a little bit about the timeline, because we've talked about this for a very long time. And now it is finally starting to happen. So we have our application in with the HOA, and as soon as we hear from them, we will break ground, and we will first have to grade the land and move the swale back here to make sure that our property is draining correctly, even though we start building some stuff on there. And once that is done, then we will just be waiting for the equipment to come in so that we can start the construction of the structures themselves. If everything goes really smooth, then we're done by school start. We met with the contractors this last week, and it's possible that it'll take a little longer than that, depending on how quickly HOA and the production line comes back to us. But by the end of May, beginning June, we're hoping to see groundbreak take place. So things will happen a little pretty soon. The last and 5th thing that I wanted you to know is that we have some people on our team that have worked tirelessly. Nancy Preston, Dan Withers, Jim Knuckles, they have all been part of this team. Stephen Harris has supported us as well. And if you see them, just let them know that you appreciate the time that they've put into this, because it's taken a lot of work. Okay, so come May, I hope that you will see a playground starting to take shape out there. Go take a look at it. I would love your prayers for this project as we go forward, because as with everything that we do, we're doing this to invite people in, to share the Word of God, and to make this a place where He's worshiped. Thank you for your support.